teams tonight, 3 power play goals, and especially those 2 PK early in the second.
Well, ultimately it was a difference clearly in the first half of the game. You don't know how it's going to play out at the end. They took a major, so that obviously forces you out in the kill and spend a lot of energy defending as opposed to scoring. So when you're behind, that's a problem. But early in the game, I thought our kill was good. We got some breaks around the net. Looked like there was some pucks there that could have went either way. Adam McQuaid saved one, and a couple of good sticks there, and Tuukka some big saves. So we got through it. And then our power play, we had a real good entry, and Marshy made a good play. We had a lot of speed in the entry, and that's what you need against this kill. And then Crutch made a good low play, and we finished around the net. That ends up being a little bit of a difference. We finished when they did, so if it goes the other way, you don't know how the end's going to be. But from there, I thought we were a good team, played the right way, and we're able to bring it home.
Coach, at the start, was there an emphasis on just wanting to get physical, just wanting to come out the gate, and especially just to start the series and set the tone?
Nope. If the hits were there, we'll take them. That's how we play. I'm sure they thought the same thing. We wanted to play with pace. I thought we did early and allowed us to get behind their D. I think puck management was a point of emphasis for us as much as anything against a fast break team that can score quickly. So that was our goal. And physicality goes along with that. It's there, take it, don't chase it. Essentially, told we got a lot of young guys, just basically take care of your responsibility. We'll be fine. Trust the guy beside you, and it ended up working out for us.
Nash comes back and draws 2 big penalties and then 8 goals.
Yeah, he might have drawn on third as well that I thought he could have, but at the end of the day, he's an important player for us. I mean, the trade was, that deal was made for a reason. And we thought he's an elite player. So unfortunately, we lost him for a stretch there, but we saw it before he got hurt. It makes us more of a threat of a team. He's just a proven player in this league that can finish, that can win pucks and get to the net. So we didn't even use him on the kill tonight. It's another area. We just wanted to make sure we get him back up to speed. He hasn't played in a while, and that's an area he can help us as well.
Butch, can you just talk about the restraint, the restraint Brad Marchand showed, and just the discipline he had tonight, besides the kiss?
I thought it was excellent. He's going to be a guy that teams are going to circle because he's an elite player. And in the past, you've been able to get him off his game at times, and that's a lot of times the good players that play with passion, you see it with a lot of them. They just, how quickly can you get it back, and how quickly or where do you keep your discipline not to hurt your team? And I thought he did a real good job with that tonight, and I'm sure he'll get tested again Saturday. But that's what Marshy's up against. You want to be a good player, get better. You better be prepared for extra attention. He's not the only one of our guys. Just like they've got some guys over there that we want to make it hard for them to earn their ice. And that's hockey in general, but it's even more magnified, in this time of year.
Joey? Coach, what's the best way to describe the way Crutch kind of thinks of the game?
Boy, he's methodical with his reads. I think he knows where everybody is on the ice. Yet he can slow the game down and still make those plays under duress and in traffic because of his ability to slow the game down but still see everyone on the ice. So, when he's on, he makes it look easy. He's been doing that for years. He's a clutch playoff player, and we're happy to have him, and he's real good for us tonight.
Bruce, a lot of times if it's a 1-1 game, about 5 minutes left in the second period, that's a good situation for the road team. How composed, how calm did you guys have to stay, to stick with your plan and not try to push?
We've got a lot of veterans in the room. They've been through this. So it's like, listen, we were fine. We had pockets where we were the better team early on, I thought. They got the game back after they scored. We didn't generate a lot. That's what goal scoring does for you, especially when you have some youth in your lineup. They get excited, and so we got it back in the second. We wanted to make sure that we didn't get burnt on any line change, quick up transition plays. They do that well, so I liked, our awareness in those. And again, we cashed in on a power play where they didn't. you know, and got a nice cycle goal. That's what Bergey's line does, you know. They make plays, they support one another, and they get those slot looks. They were able to get a couple and got the second one in. So that was the big goal to me. That third goal, all of a sudden you're up to your best players are feeling it, and we know we can play winning hockey in the third period. You got to get out there and do it. But we're comfortable in those games, and we did it in the third.
Bruce, is there any update on Wayne goals, and what did you think of the hit from Kadri?
Still being evaluated, so I don't have any further update there. I thought it was the appropriate call. Thought it was a 5-minute major. Where it goes from there, out of my hands.
Take two more.
Okay, just joining from the boat. Just back this. How many different ways did you leave his fingerprints on this game, and how valuable is it whether he sets a tone, whether it was the goal, or whether it was physical play?
Yeah, you know, he was really good tonight. He won pucks on the boards, finished his checks. Was good on that line. He's got some young kids with him, Achari and Heinen for the most part. Plays with younger guys this year. He's been a mentor towards them. And then to get the goal in front of the net. You know, that second unit hasn't had as much success as the first this year, and they did a good job tonight. They came through we needed. So he's a leader. He says the right things. He plays the right way, and I think he really relishes this type of hockey this time of year. So it seems to bring out the best in him, and I thought he was excellent tonight.
Last one in front.
How would you describe the way your guys came out to start the game? And I ask it just because the record across those last 5, you know, the rest, you talked about it earlier today, like, did they seem to you to have so much energy?
We were ready, we were on time, and we were energized. That's what it looked like to me. We were winning pucks, getting it behind their D. The way you want to play early on, force them to break out pucks, you know, put them in uncomfortable positions and try to tilt the ice. And I thought we did a real good job with that early on. Everyone bought in. We managed it well, and off we went. It just helps to get the crowd into the game and get the energy leveled up, and from there, you know, we kind of took off. And like I said, they countered it eventually. That's going to be our issue when we go up to Toronto for Game 3. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of the same early in their building. That's just part of hockey. You got to be able to counter and keep your composure. They did, but I thought it certainly helped us.